Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a genuine investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP with a focus on FINRA and Congress updates. We're also going to be looking at TCMD, which was featured in one of the previous videos, as well as ticker symbol SB, which was also featured in one of the previous videos. And then we're going to finish off by having a look at a review of the weekly watch list, including which stocks to buy going forward. And so before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from the Wall Street Journal: stock rise for the 4th consecutive week. So the Dow Jones gains more than 100 points, and obviously one of the reasons for that has been positive earnings. And in other positive news for the crypto market, we can see that Bitcoin has just hit a new high for the year. I know just a few minutes ago it was well in excess of $38,000, currently just going below the $38,000 mark. So great news there for crypto. I'd like to start by giving a shout out here to Frank Nez, who posted earlier: a massive group of investors will now occupy FINRA. So let's see the details of this post. And what we can say here is that there is a group of investors who are going to occupy FINRA offices and locations across the United States on Friday, December the 8th, 2023. Hashtag Occupy FINRA. And this is obviously focusing on the 1-year anniversary of the U3 halt. So stay tuned for updates on this going forward. And in other updates from Hollywood Henry, he's now confirmed that after waiting for 13 weeks, Webull has finally transferred his MMTLP shares to AST. So hopefully Hollywood Henry will become an oil baron, fingers crossed, and 60% of his shares so far, and another 15% coming. So the focus of this is to push for a market reconciliation, but the company has been clear in incentivizing us to transfer, and that will blow the lid on obviously the share count. So it's also important, if you do the AST transfer, to know that you will also be entitled to Newco. The next shout out here is to Kestrel, who's tagged in Republican Eli Crane, and a reminder of the letter that Eli sent to the dishonorable Gary Gensler on July the 14th, 2023. So a significant time has passed. So what Kestrel is basically saying is the MMTLP investors are grateful for your support, but has Gary Gensler ignored the reasonable request? Has the FSC chairman responded to this letter? You and your constituents deserve a response to your inquiry. So an important question here for Eli, and also an important question here for Gary Gensler. And it would be obviously positive if we can get an update on any responses there. So if anybody is looking to write letters to their Congress member, head over to the MMTLP studio website, who have just added on a letter wizard, and you can use this letter wizard to send your own personalized letter to Congress. So let's have a look at the details of this. So it's a tool that easily generates a PDF letter. You go on there, you click on the link, put in your details, and that will generate you a letter. So that's a great resource there. And just a reminder of the previous video, if anybody's not been there, we did share some breaking news with regard to Greg McCabe, so head over to the previous video. But if anybody's not seen it, quick reminder, we had confirmation from Don, and also confirmation to say that the MMTLP community members, a number of them, including Greg McCabe, were in talks with the highest level of government regarding MMTLP. So Mr. McCabe, when I spoke to him, and he wants everyone to be in the community to be happy, have a happy Thanksgiving. Let everybody know that Nextbridge is engaged. So that's positive. That's what we wanted to know. They're fighting for you. We're fighting for you, and we are all fighting. So another quick reminder in terms of follow-up from this space. There was also confirmation from Don that he is due to go to Washington on December 2024. So hopefully another positive update there. The next stock I'm going to do an update for is ticker symbol TCMD. So you'll know that this was something that was featured in one of the previous videos, and the title in this video was that a senator buys into a tiny company. So this tiny company is ticker symbol TCMD, and the senator here you can see in a post shared exclusively with the Discord members in our bio channel is Senator Tina Smith. And what is important with regard to this news shared in the Discord is that Tina sits on the Senate Health Committee. So let's have a look at after the video and after the news that we shared what's happened to the stock. So if we have a look at the previous 5 days, we can see here is still going up. It's up in excess of 21%, very, very close to $14. So congratulations to everybody who got into TCMD. And in the previous video, we also featured here, you can see a shipping stock, and we looked at this with regard to news that was shared in the previous video, so head over to that. But if we can see here, the stock that we shared, ticker symbol SB, also known as Safe Bulkers, today was up close to 5%, closing at around about $3.71. And finally, I'd like to finish off by having a quick review of the weekly watch list. So some of the stocks that we called out prior to trading on a Monday this week included YOSH. So this was a stock with well-received earnings. CYTO, stock that was in good momentum. MIGI, that was a stock that had a new agreement that was signed. GPS, we also called out with improved earnings. KSS, Nvidia, TCOM, MDGL, RPTX, and another interesting one that we called out was NGVC. So I know a number of investors did quite well in that one. WLGS and NLSP. So let's have a quick look at how each one, some of these did. So we can see here over the previous 5 days, YOSH up in excess of 32.75%. At time of editing at 45 cents, so a high risk, high reward stock. The other one that was a great call was CYTO, up in excess of 75.8% at 28 cents, also known as Altamira Therapeutics Limited, which had great news. Another one that we called was MIGI, Mawson Infrastructure Group. That was up 10% on the week, closing at 55 cents. GPS, also known as Gap Incorporated, that had good earnings there, up in excess of 15% at $18.86. MDGL, another call in the watch list, up in excess of 15% at $195.56. And then the interesting one here that a number of people have been watching, and that is NGVC. This also has a great long-term chart for the previous 6 months and the year, and up in excess of 22.44% on the week at $16.97. And I think this one may also have some good potential for the long term as well. And finally, the other one that we shared was NLSP, also known as NLS Pharmaceuticals, and that was up 18.97% on the week. And finally, if you would like to get the next weekly watch list, which will be shared exclusively with the Discord members prior to trading on the Monday, you can join us. Details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.